Okay, so we've increased the number of boxes. I guess I need to initialize the new box. I guess so. Do we need to know which output it is? We do need to know which output it is. We also need to know which input it comes from. Can I move those indices around? Do I ever do that? God, that would be annoying. Do I track the indices anyway? Record outs, I think. Record outs, rather. So for here, it doesn't matter. I can move them around here. That's all fine. So if I move which array element, like if I remove the array elements around in deallocating, that's fine, because it just gets rid of all of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And here it's fine as well, because this is agnostic to what they actually are. It just sends it. Send it. Okay, that's interesting. So I actually have complete control over that here. I probably do, when I remove them, I probably want to do a rearrange on them, so I probably want to store pointers, not... Yeah, I probably want to store pointers and not... What do I do here? I put it at the end. Yeah, I just put it at the end. It'd be wasteful of memory not to recompact them. It's also wasteful of memory to store a whole ass pointer. Fine, we'll store a whole ass pointer. Audio output, A out. Okay. So we need to initialize all this stuff. So we'll go... We'll do that last, because then I can just use boxes len as an index in here. So for here, I can go boxes, boxes pointer, boxes len, like that. Dot audio input equals. Fantastic question to myself. What should it equal? Because currently we only have one audio input, and it's not configurable. When we make it configurable, what should the default be? I think the default should just be a global config that you can change, and then you can change them on a per thing basis. But I think globally there should just be a global default. So we will go to why does main keep disappearing? Do I actually keep closing it? Why do I do that? Yeah. I think the global default should just be the first one. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but we're going to make it true right now. This can be audio inputs. Okay. And then boxes pointer boxes len dot a out should be null. Yeah. Yeah, until you open a format. Yeah, until you press play. Yes, correct. So boxes pointer boxes len dot v out is also null for the same reason. So I think here we want params. No, it's boxes. No, it's params. Params, and this will have to be a... Yeah, that'll have to be a pointer. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it will be. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. And if it's not, we can just change it back. So I think params v out, a out should be equal to null. And this needs to do only remove the current audio output, not all of them. Okay, we'll probably do that today. Okay, and then why doesn't this check if the output's valid? It does. Okay, good. Good. Is that all we have to do? We just have to deallocate it? Because I guess currently we store our video outputs in global, which is, I mean, there's not a good reason to do that, but we do. The asymmetry between video and audio in this program causes me great pain, but not great enough pain to fix it. How about that? So yeah, our video outputs are currently global, so we don't actually deallocate the video outputs. That's right, we'll add video inputs eventually, and then we'll handle them probably the same way we do audio. Where eventually is probably a relatively long time frame. Okay, and then we want to set this to null. Is there anything else we want to get rid of? We want to keep the text around and the text pods. Those should stay. It's just these we should get rid of. The audio input is interesting. I think it should just stay pointing to whatever the default is. I think there should be a global default audio input. And if you don't, right. But what happens if you do change it and it gets deallocated? That's interesting. Yeah, what to do in that situation? So the situation I'm envisioning is you have, you manually configure where this goes or where this comes from, right? So it's not the default one anymore, it's some other second input. And then maybe you unplug that input, for instance. And so we deallocate the structure that this points to. But now we need to update all these pointers. I wonder if it is simple as going through all of the output boxes. As simple as going through all of the output boxes and then manually checking it for pointer equality and updating them. In which case we need our output boxes to be global to the widgets. Which I think makes sense. I think that makes sense. The widgets can own the output boxes. And I guess we can return what? Maybe we can just return how many there are so you can keep track of it. Because this will only be in the UI thread, and the UI thread's the one that owns how many there are. So we can rely on that number to be accurate. So I guess we could just do like this. What the fuck? Do like this. And then make all this stuff. Is that how I want to do it? That seems kind of odd. Just because it seems like very little configuration. Like all you say is the region you want it drawn and which number it is. Maybe that is all the configuration that should be done for the UI. Just give me the region you want the rectangle drawn and the ticket that I gave you to keep track of the state for that rectangle. But we recompact them, so those tickets can expire. I'm trying to solve a way more general problem that we don't have, but I'm curious if there is a nice solution, because if there is one, we should just do that. The classic problems of this sort of thing is you have a generational allocator, but I don't really want to do that. Is there a better, simpler, shrimpler way even to solve this?